good.
Yeah.
Not just good. Real good.
Hit that intro. I don't have my... Oh. Is it even in there?
You got your card.
You hit music and I don't have it on. That's what it is. I didn't have it on.
There you go.
But I still don't hear it.
I hear it in there.
Yeah, I don't hear it in here. That's weird.
That was weird.
Whoa. Fucking slamming in there, huh? We'll see.
We'll be jamming
That's their
along to
drum
it.
track, so we'll have to see it. Well, we're here. That's all I can say. Oh, I should have got out of hat because I was going to let my hair, but now it looks stupid with these fucking things on. I forgot about that. I was just going to let my hair out.
Stupid?
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter what I do. It looks stupid. Remember, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in the following program do not necessarily reflect those of the Outhouse podcast affiliates, the guests, or even us. It's just for entertainment purposes only.
Would you say we're talking shit about
Gary in
shit?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know Gary, he probably fucking fell asleep. He's like, damn, these guys said he was going to have a show.
He had all that tooth work. He's probably wore out.
I know. Am I hearing you correctly?
I don't know. Sound all right to me? Which way is this microphone supposed to be?
It should be. Oh, it is a little off.
Yeah. Yeah, this side? Any different from that side?
It should be wherever the print is.
Oh, I see it. It says on
That's the front.
stage. Well, we don't want to sing into the front.
That be the front, mate. Whoa. Oh, there's Cody. What's up? Finally. Yeah, we finally got in here, man. We had all kinds of problems because I ain't been on the air. Fucking this wasn't plugged in, that wasn't plugged in. This wasn't working, that wasn't working. Camera, audio, as usual. Things wasn't turned on, things wasn't plugged in. I had to do it all myself, so I can't remember everything.
This is the truth. He was just running a marathon, doing all the shit. Yeah.
I'm sweating over here.
The shit.
I wonder where Gary is. He's usually in. I see there's some people there, but I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Let me turn the volume down.
There we go.
The electric bugs. Yes,
What's
indeedly do.
I didn't even ask. What's the topic?
I don't know. I was thinking about. I was gonna put on. Whoa, what happened? Oh, I was gonna put on this dude that I watched, Florida made MG, like has these people eat hot stuff and all this shit, but they did the one, on Hot Ones, the last dab.
Yeah.
He's pouring a little shot of that. He was folding these
Jello
motherfuckers.
shot of not
folding
Jello.
them, dude. Folding them. It wasn't even a full one of them. It was like a half of one of those. That's exactly what he had, those Jello shot things.
Yeah.
He filled about halfway up.
Are you going to try one when he
I don't
comes
know,
around?
man. That's some hot shit.
Yeah. Well, we did pretty good for the Hot Ones challenge on the, what do we do, 1 through 6
Oh,
or
yeah,
something like that?
I got a whole nother box.
Oh, yeah? What, they got 6 through 12 now?
Yeah, well, it's I don't know, it was a cheap one on Amazon, but it's got it's got a whole bunch. It's that box back there behind all that other stuff, sticking up barely at the top of that red.
Is it Hot Ones with spelled WONS,
yes,
like ones?
It's got
like
a buck tooth Chinaman on the back of it.
Hot Ones.
It's Hot Ones sauce.
Well, it should be good.
Oh, this will make a tongue sting. It make you shit fire.
Who's up here? You or Al doing the impressions over there? You got your impression game working pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I can do the Chinese guys, or the Asians, I should say. Do the Asians, the Mexicans, the brothers, and sometimes the Indian guys.
Yeah,
and
like
sometimes an Australian. I get when I start doing Australian, it'll slide into the UK and then in and out of British and
Sure.
Australia. They're close, but they're different.
yeah, I get it. You run out of
Because
words you feel comfortable saying.
Because the English would say 13. It's the number. It's like the number 13, isn't it? And Australians go 13. It's the number 13.
Sounds like a sardine.
It's 13 over there. Over there. I can't even. It's hard to do the Australian one.
Yeah. Sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
So that's what you've been doing, is practicing your Australian accent, clearly.
No, I haven't been practicing my Australian. I need to. I need to go watch my Mad Max movies all over again.
Yeah. Mad Max.
Crocodile Dundee.
I would be the guy that flew the gyrocopter.
Look, Cody came and left that quick. Can't believe Gary. What about you see that?
Remember the gyrocopter guy in Mad Max?
Yeah, the little crazy skinny dude.
The Road Warrior. Is that what the first one was called? I kind of forget. Was the Road Warrior the one that started it off?
I can't remember now. I think so. It sounds right.
I think so. I don't know. Who is watching? Somebody check it out and let me know. Wasn't the first one was, I believe, the Road Warrior. I don't know. I guess I could look.
Mad Max Road Warrior.
That was a long time ago.
Why don't I hear some? They sound like way off in the distance. Not like in my ear. There he is.
There's Al.
Got live entertainment, although them are drum tracks, but we got, of course, Al back there on guitar and Devin on bass. Had to turn him up. I hope he's good back there. I can't tell now. We kind of started. Whoa, it's a little loud in there now.
No, it's just Mad Max, the original one, in '79.
Is number 2 the Road Warrior then? It must be, because one of them was Road Warrior. You're right.
It doesn't bring up the right answer when I put a T in it. It becomes Toad.
We wouldn't cut you, bro.
Toad.
Cuff.
Yeah, Mad Max 2, the Road Warrior.
Yeah. I was going to say that, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
That shit's a little loud.
Well, I wasn't sure either, but now we know.
Is it because shit is... Oh, yeah, it's fucking cranking back there.
Yeah. Our studio audience is getting a concert over there. Hey. You guys that are watching from here, you don't see it, but there's...
You guys are killing us out here.
Like a crowd over there. I'm not going to count them, though.
It's hard to adjust their volume from here. I didn't get to do it because they just started playing just as we went to go on air, so everything's all goofy. Look, I'm flicking this thing, ain't even lit.
Get it together, Tom.
Yeah.
Pull it together, man.
Yeah, me and Cody and Larry, which he hasn't been here, and Todd and Daryl started a little project.
Cool.
Little thing.
Yeah.
Well,
what are you going to disclose about it? Like, what am I allowed? We allowed to talk about, like, you keeping songs back for?
No, I mean they're all my cousin Rod's. Not all of them. We'll probably do a couple of this and that's here and there, but my cousin Rod.
Yeah.
Bunch of songs he wrote. Cody singing them.
What's up, cousin Rod?
Playing some guitar. What's the show about tonight? Hell, we don't know. That's what I was just saying earlier. I was thinking about making about the dude eating that hot sauce. Well, I never finished it. So he has these eating this hot sauce. But I was gonna do a thing where we could mark down how many times they say hell yeah, hell no, and see which one was said the most by the end of the thing. Because them dudes are constantly hell yeah, hell nah, hell yeah, hell nah, hell nah, hell nah, hell yeah. So I thought it'd be funny if we did like a thing like that. But he had them.
What would the over/under be on that? I wonder. Hell yeah, and hell no.
I think hell nah would probably come out more.
Probably
because he's usually asking, "Will you do it again?" Hell nah.
No. Depends on how many preamble questions you ask.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna do it? Yeah. Hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
You think you can do this? Hell yeah. You like hot stuff? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They always. Yeah. That's exactly it too. Yeah. They do that too. You think you're gonna be able to handle this? Hell yeah. You eat hot stuff? Hell yeah. Whoa. Man, everything's.
What you got? Gremlins in this place?
I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, well on there
shit
to
was
see.
all loud in my ears.
I got to remember to set it on all conversation, all comments.
Oh, I forgot to do that too. Gary probably fell asleep.
Gary.
I just texted
Gary.
his ass.
I can't really do that. You're the impressionist, you and Al. I just do other stuff.
But yeah, we're painting some shit. Anybody want to make a couple bucks painting out there tomorrow?
All messages. It took me that long to get there.
You said noise makers. Is that what you're saying? The name? Noise makers. We fucking definitely make some noise.
No, I think he's calling you guys noisemakers.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be a fun little project.
For sure. Now, what's the lineup again so far? It's you
it's
and
me on drums, Larry on guitar, of course, Cody on guitars and vocals, Todd on guitar, Daryl on bass, and Johnny on percussion.
Three
Johnny
guitars.
From Gattusos.
Yeah. You guys got 3 rhythm and lead guitar players?
Pretty much. Well, I don't know. Cody's not much of a lead player, but definitely.
Well, all I'm saying is you could.
He probably knows some shit.
The 3 guitar army, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And then probably I'll come up and do a song here and there. And Johnny will play the drums, or I'll play fucking bongos while he plays the drums. But like if we do Nutshell, I'll come up and play guitar and sing, and he'll fucking play drums. Me and Cody singing, however that works.
Talented musicians playing different instruments.
Gary, I never got a notification. Yeah, I don't know why that happened.
I actually didn't either. I had to search for it.
When I pulled up YouTube, it was like on, so I don't know. Because we ain't been on for fucking 2 weeks or whatever. It's like, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
But I did my Gary in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No Gary.
No Gary. I usually nail that too. I'm only off by a second if I'm off.
Not that time.
Nope, I was off by quite a few seconds.
I was just getting lost in the jam there for a second. Now you got the levels all dialed in, and Al's been pretty hot tonight. You got that nice raspy, modern raspy bass in there, you know.
Mm-hmm. Now it's hard to get. Let me go find. There we go. I need a bigger tablet. I got that small one because I thought, it'd be cool, you know, to have it small when you're on stage and all that shit ain't so big and ugly. Fuck, the thing's small, you can't hardly work it.
Shit.
Everything's very touchy because it's so small.
Right. If I had to look at that thing, I'd need like the Hubble telescope to see it, you know.
I did check the comments, motherfucker. I seen when you first started posting.
Yeah.
Crazy nickel.
Oh, let's get back on there. What am I missing? Oh,
Vaughn?
Cody wanting to play guitar.
What's that?
Focus on play guitar. No, wait. He'd rather just focus on singing his dad's stuff.
Yeah.
Than playing guitar.
Well, with the other guys playing,
Right.
shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, that works. For sure. And then Johnny's doing like the cowbell.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Gotta have
triangle.
Gotta have the cowbell.
Man, still trying to get my truck going. I don't know what's going on with that. It's almost, I was going to tell you, it almost is like the choke is stuck. That's kind of how it's running.
Yeah.
That kind of a symptom, I shall say.
Yeah, we'll look at the EGR and because an EGR valve can get stuck open or closed. That makes a big difference. There are a lot of things, but it's hard to speculate. You just got to look at it. And I tell you, I've seen some wild ones. I bought there was a guy that brought in a Monte Carlo at my old shop. It was a 70 Monte Carlo, clean as shit. Paint was faded. It was originally out of the South, I believe, Georgia, and the paint was faded on it, and the vinyl top was a little wonky on it, but the car was solid as could be. It had a 350 4-barrel in it.
Tree fitted.
It wouldn't run right. I mean, it just, no matter what he did, he couldn't get the thing running right. I forget all the things that he replaced, but all the tune-up stuff and plugs and the distributor and
all kinds of dumb shit, huh?
Yeah, so I liked it. I was like, man, I don't give a shit. He's like, we replaced everything, you know. I'm like, okay, well, I'll still take it. Mm-hmm. So he was disgusted, and I got it. I actually traded a car that was just.
Why does it look so dark?
I don't know, like a spare car. Well, I am wearing all black.
That's true, but still.
I had a
setting on that camera.
What the hell was that? It was an old Ford. But anyhow, I had nothing really in the car, so I got that Monte Carlo, and there was a split, like a hairline split on the line going into the carburetor. And I looked at it, and I thought, well, that could be it. He had fuel line on a section of the metal. He had a rubber fuel section on the metal line that came up to the main feed in the carburetor. And there was a split on it, and the way it would leak, basically, you really could have never told. Like, it was the perfect split, I guess you could say. And
it's crazy.
I looked at it and I was like, nah, so I take it apart, and I actually redid it a different way and started up, and it ran like a champ. I was like, wait, no way.
Now it makes sense why my microphone was unplugged when I stuck it up there. Because this cord's bad.
Yeah. You got no dingle in your dangle there.
That was another thing that was going on while I had this boom. There was a bad cord on my microphone, which was bad last time. Excuse me. And didn't fix it. Totally forgot. Cody said, what was your Monte Carlo? What was it? What year was your Monte Carlo?
Oh, yeah, that was a 70 Monte Carlo.
I like the 72s. We was talking about 72 El Caminos earlier. I like the 72 Montes, too.
Yeah.
That body style.
Yeah, it's same 70, 71, pretty much. That 71 had a halo vinyl top with a little bit of metal, and the marker lights were a little different.
My buddy Ronnie Haas lived a couple down the street here. His dad had a 72. It was a brown one. That motherfucker would burn the wheels off of it, dude. I mean, that was one of the fastest one of them cars I ever seen, dude.
Yeah,
that Monty was a beast. And it just had a 350 in it. I don't know if it was some special model. I was telling you it was one of them brown ones, man.
Yeah.
You said something about them brown ones.
Yeah. A different Monty that I had was that brown.
That
and it was,
son of a bitch you'd hit the gas and it would burn the tires. If you didn't let up, it would burn the tires right off of it.
Yeah, I know exactly what
literally. The big body gentleman's muscle car, yep.
You could get up to about 110 in one of those cars right now, and then, like as good as anything, it seemed like. That brown one I had was a 2-barrel too, which It did have a dual exhaust.
I wasn't big on them when they changed the body style to the big-ass front end with the short trunk. I mean, it was all right, but I like the older styles where they was more balanced out.
That and the doors were so long on those that they would sag, and the window...
Always had that problem.
Yeah.
It's kind of like them Oldsmobiles with the bumpers, the back bumpers. Them some bitches always rust off.
With the aluminum. Yep. Yeah, I remember being... you haven't taken one of those off. I'm like, man, why did this rot so bad?
You said, was it a 12-bolt rear end?
It was. It was a 12-bolt rear end. Sure enough. Yep. It had the heavy-duty suspension, and I never pulled the cover. I don't know what gear ratio that one was, but
they just don't build cars like they used to.
No, the one
they
brown
really
one that we were talking about that was the fast one. Some dude came back from Hawaii, and that car had been at his parents', I believe it was, and he asked me to sell it for him. Is how I got that car. But man, he brought it in, and I was like, oh, that's pretty nice, old Monty. I had to take him home all the way back to Guilford Lake from East Canton, and even while he was in the car, I was like, damn, like it was everything I could do to just stay out of it. That thing ran great. Yeah, but I don't remember who I sold it to or anything. That was a while ago. But that's what I did. I had lots of cars. Not even sure. Yeah, we were talking about the El Caminos. Last one I had was a square body. I think that was an 85. I don't know. I kind of forget. Me and Nate bought it one day and put a 355, or no, it was a 350 in it, and we bought some aluminum heads and some crap. But it was pretty disappointing running wise. Like for what we did to that motor, it should have run a lot better than that. But the mistake was I left just the regular pop can pistons in it. I thought the head chamber being smaller would make up for it, but it just
didn't do shit.
No.
Sometimes on them small blocks, you could swap them heads around, and it would make a difference.
Yeah, for sure. But something about that combo, it wasn't what I normally use. I trusted the dude at Summit, and it was a dud, if you ask me. It made a lot of noise, and it sounded badass. But also at the time, I was driving that C5 Corvette.
Oh, that's your son saying that. I thought I got lost in the conversation.
Oh.
Tell him about the fucking 71 Chevelle big block.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
hey,
that
what's
was
up,
Cody
Nicky boy?
asking me that. I don't know why the hell.
No, that's
I
my...
didn't even look.
So my oldest son, Nick, got to see me where I was still close to my heyday, you know what I'm saying? And I was still... The car he's talking about was a 71 Chevelle. It was originally a Malibu car with a 350 automatic, and I
had a 78 Malibu, I think it was. Or no. Wrong. 81. Fucking 78.
Oh, yeah, a little square body car. Yeah, so this Malibu, when it was... The year it was brand new, he bought it for his wife, bought it in the summer. In that fall, she wrecked his Corvette. And his Corvette had a 454 and a 4-speed in it. Mm-hmm. And so he was so pissed at her that he took the Malibu and gave her a beater car. And then since his Corvette was wrecked up and he didn't have insurance, he took the 404 and the 4-speed and he put it in that.
Dropped it in the Malibu.
And did a great job. It looked
nice.
Completely factory. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But when I got it, the motor, the lifters had collapsed and it was running like shit. So I had that thing punched 60 over, built like an L88 427, and it was amazing. Like the day I picked it up, I had permagrin. Like I couldn't stop smiling. But we raced. I think what Nick's talking about is we raced a dude on a crotch rocket up on State Street and beat him. And he was with some other bike dudes, you know, and they were just kind of being aggressive around me. And I pulled in at the VFW on the other end of State Street, and they all whipped in too. And I'm like, oh man, I don't know, like trying to fight me or what. So I pop out, and they're like, dude, you got a badass car. I was like, dang. But yeah, that thing would fly. That was
man. This dude I used to work with, Gordon. He had a Trans Am, and it was the last year that they had the hood scoop in the center before they moved that weird off to the side shit, like Night Rider or whatever.
No, Yeah, 81.
I think it was right around that. Yeah.
81 still had it, but in 81 you could get the Knight Rider on the turbo car. Yeah.
So, and it was the big block with the fucking 4-speed and shit. And we'd leave work. I worked with him, and he'd want to go to the bar. Oh man, let's go. I'll buy you a couple beers. I'm like, all right, man. Then he'd sit there and get sloshed and be like, oh man, here you drive. Like, oh shit, dude.
Hell yeah.
I used to beat the shit out of that car. But one day we was going down the highway, dude, and we was cruising, dude, about 70 miles an hour, and I heard, whee, boom, this fucking car went past me. I looked at him, and he looked at me. I dropped that bitch down the third and nailed it. And that car, literally, I was in the slow lane doing 70, mind you. That thing, like, I don't know, it scared the shit out of me, I can tell you that. It, like, literally went sideways and jumped in the other lane, and I don't even know how to explain it. It just like jumped in the other lane and straightened out, and I was like, I just nailed it and shifted wham, wham, wham. This all happened in like seconds, dude, and I was already catching up to this dude. He must have passed me doing 100 and something, and I caught that dude so fast, it was like, it seemed slow motion, dude, but it was like that, man. I never had a car react like that for me, man. That motherfucker, when I hit the gas, it came alive, dude. I was like, whoa, it fucking jerked sideways and was like,
hell yeah.
I was like, wow.
I'll tell you, that era, some of them they put 273 gears and crappy gears, but if you caught one that had a 342 or better, they would scream.
That might have been what was in it.
Yeah.
Because that car hauled ass. I mean, it was good off the jump, and when you got moving, it would fucking fly. You know what I mean? Top end would just...
Yeah. So
200
a
easy.
342 gear in one of those cars, you had plenty of low end and go 140 on the top end. And be able to do it, because some gears, like a 308,
you topped out.
Yeah, it just doesn't have enough power to push between the wind resistance and the size of the gear. It isn't even redlining. It's just it ain't going no faster. Yeah. Or if you go too low, like a 410, you're going 110 miles per hour.
Fucking engine sounds like it's gonna blow up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fucking bolts flying out of it and shit while you're driving it. My dad had an old truck like that. Oh shit.
Cody, you would like a lot. I don't think the pictures would show up too good on the camera, but I got a whole, I don't know, probably a dozen old car pictures that survived over the years, or from the Chevelles and Monte Carlos, and in fact, one of the big block Montes I had.
I don't even think Cody asked about the cars. It was Nick.
Oh, it was Nick the whole time? Shit.
I was confused.
Well, I can't see nothing. So
I was just looking like,
Oh, yeah, I was going by what you said.
It just switched, and I didn't even look. I was just reading the comments. I didn't realize it was somebody else.
Cody was just talking about
singing. Because we was going back and forth with Cody, and I was just reading, fuck, I'm blind too, shit.
Wow, we call it Mr. Magoo.
The boys are back there jamming.
Right, no doubt.
Can't wait till we get a real drummer back there to jam with them. That's gonna be awesome.
Right, well, yeah. Heck yeah, they got a drummer that's on pace with them.
If we could get our producer to go a half and half on the camera between us and them, fade them in just ever so slightly. I don't have my little clicker to turn this light on.
Oh.
I left it in the bag.
Well, unless you got a telescope for me, I won't be able to tell you how much time is in
what are you fucking talking about? Half and half. You talking about some milk, motherfucker? No, like the camera switcher, if you go halfway between them and us.
50-50.
Or not quite halfway.
60-40.
What he said.
Right.
Yeah, see how you can fade that sumbitch? Put them a little in there. Not me, them.
You're looking like an old Olin Mills
You gotta
photo.
put them in the next camera switch. That's like as if he was gonna go to them next. Off the main shoot, and then kind of fade it in a little bit. see. That looks freaky deaky. Looks like we're at a fucking show now.
Wow. I feel like I'm in a late 80s metal video.
Uh-huh. We have the technology.
Now you got to do your British voice and sound like Rob Halford.
I can't even... Rob Halford don't even have a British accent. That's what's crazy.
He's got a Rob Halford accent.
You all like your heavy metal!
I saw those guys up at Richfield.
They kill, man. They're awesome.
I was at a couple of their shows.
I've seen them. I've never seen them with Ripper Owens as many times they was here with him and all that shit. I never got to see that one, but I've seen them. I worked for him, so that was pretty cool.
I was old KK Downing.
It was good when I seen him. In fact, I should say work for him, because that was when I seen him. The last time that I worked for him, that was their last, because KK ain't with them no more. He's out with Ripper Owens doing KK's Priest.
I see.
Playing the same shit, just him and fucking Ripper Owens.
What was the other guitar player? KK
What's
Downing.
up, Gary? Where you been? Oh, he was watching on the TV? Is that what you're saying? He's like, I'm back. I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary, did they ever call you about tomorrow, old my cousin's brother or whatever the fuck that is?
Cody says goodnight.
Oh, peace out, brother. Catch you on Saturday. We'll catch you on Saturday. Oh, look, it's Santa Claus. Oh, wait, that's me.
Is that Jerry Garcia, man?
Yeah. Fucking Rick Rubin looking motherfucker.
You know, when I look at you this way, I kind of feel like if Cheech and Chong had a brother, it'd be Cheech, Chong, and Tom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cheech and Tom. Hey, I got the Cheech hat, so I guess we're Cheech and Tom tonight. But then when I look on there, it gives me a Jerry Garcia vibe.
It does. I do look like fucking Jerry Garcia.
It's Jerry, man.
Should've worn me bloody Hawaiian shirt.
We need to get Al up here doing Jim Brewer half-baked impression. It's Jerry, man. Jerry's in there.
I don't even know if I have this mic on, actually. There, and out on. Hey, butthead. He's too busy jamming.
Where's the shrooms when I need them?
I know.
Should be smoking some shrooms.
Should be smoking some.
Wow.
Boys be back there getting it in, boy. Tell you what.
Right. Feel like I'm somewhere, man. We're right here on the Outhouse
He said
podcast.
No. That's a subject I'd like to get on to. Why is it that all these motherfuckers talk about they want to work, but when you're like, it's time to work, nobody really want to work?
Well, they didn't mean right now.
Yeah, apparently. We didn't mean right now either. We meant tomorrow morning, and they ain't trying to. They're like, tomorrow morning? Oh, shit, you serious? I thought you was joking when you said you asking somebody they want to make money. Because apparently motherfuckers don't want to make money these days. They're like, wait, you got to get up and do something? Oh, I don't get it, man. We done been through a couple people that, said they was gonna do it, and then, what really sucks is they wait till like you're supposed to be picking them up or waiting on them, and then they're like, oh, well, I can't because of this or whatever, and it's whatever. But man, you should have said something a long time ago. We try to find somebody else.
Yeah.
Everybody full of shit, man. That's all I'm trying to say.
Everybody funny.
I don't get it.
Now you funny
I really
too.
don't get it. Everybody wants a job, but nobody want to have a job.
Kind of sound like.
Or everybody want to have a job, but nobody wants a job.
Talking jive like a lady on an airplane. Mrs. Cleaver.
Yeah, that. What's he saying? If that's live music, they are jamming for sure. Yeah, that's live.
Yeah, that's Al.
Live. Let me get my clicker and we'll go to him real quick.
You know, Mr. Al Budinsky. The amazing Budinsky. Except for he doesn't pull rabbit out of a hat, he pulls riffs out of his ass. Yeah. Tom's going to go over there and, oh yeah, there he goes. Oh man, I got excited. I thought we had some Crown Royal for a second.
Which one? Oh, that one.
Teasing me with the bag.
That one.
He's teasing me with the bag.
Okay. All right. Boom. All right. Go to them guys real quick. Full blown shit, man.
Wow.
Oh, it's not working. There it is, but it's not pointing on. Somebody must have bumped it.
Wow.
Doesn't look like the laser's working either. And this is a big boy hooked up. I don't know. I don't like it because I can't see because of the light.
Well, see what we can do. So, when I look over this way, I see a Bigfoot suit. Just so you know that.
Bass player had the amp blocking it. It was hidden. Still don't know why the damn. That was them. Huh. Yeah, Mike. Whatever. No, there's something that don't want to work right properly when I'm trying to make it work. Alright, bring us home.
Was that the pre-intermission?
Yeah. Oh, we should be coming up. Oh, hell, shit, we're only 37 minutes in. Even though it's 9 o'clock. Well, that's what I said.
It's the pre.
Uh-huh.
The pre.
Hey, man, you can bring us back now, man. You two here? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's our live music.
Welcome back to Cheech and Tom. Yep. Al's only been playing for 6 months. He can play like that. It's pretty amazing. He picked up a ukulele at Walmart and it just started coming out just like that.
Instantly started doing tapping like Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
I'm already due for another damn cup of coffee already. I had a big ass cup.
Chugging that coffee.
I'll be able to fucking go to sleep tonight. I gotta make egg salad when we get done with this shit.
Yeah, I'm glad that wasn't yesterday because I'd probably be smelling egg salad farts right now.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll tell you what, Nick, my boy in the chat there, he made some rack of lamb, and it was freaking killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend Kristen gave it to me, and she said, "Here, have a rack of lamb." I was like, "Nice rack." Yeah, and I meant it. But yeah, that was good. You don't get lamb that often, a rack of lamb, you know, and he cooked it perfect.
Like a modern Buddy Johnson.
Who the hell's Buddy Johnson?
That's what I was just thinking. I don't know no Buddy Johnson. I know Buddy Guy. But he don't sound like
Buddy
that.
Johnson.
Have to look old Buddy up. Bloody Buddy. Bloody Buddy Johnson. Johnson!
He says.
Oh. The microphone ain't working back there?
They got no mic.
No, it's not. It's on though.
Oh, that's what the problem was. It was paused. I'm like, no wonder why. Bobby. But I Bobby Johnson, he said emphatically.
Looks like it's got some kind of movement back there.
You talking about that lady crossing the street? Got a little movement back there.
No, I'm talking about that microphone back there. I see something going on, but when he talked into it, I don't know if he talked into it. That's the problem. You got to get in it. Bobby Johnson. Bobby!
What's up, Bobby Boucher
Johnson?
Johnson?
Don't look familiar to me.
He was born in Akron, Ohio. And he went to Hoban High School.
Guitar player at the Crossroads. You talking about the Crossroads Pizza down on
I know what the Crossroads is.
Route 800.
Robert Johnson. Is that what that guy's name was?
Bobby.
Well, on here it says Robert, but he calls him Bobby, and it does say Bobby on here, so...
Roberto. So I wonder if he's related to Eric Johnson.
How about Howard Johnson?
I don't know, no Howard.
Well, that was a chain of hotels for forever.
Oh,
the Hojos. Remember they had like that greenish aqua color?
Kind of remember that now.
The Hojo.
Now that you flip that Rolodex around.
Stay at the Hojo.
He said, you said he was that good after 6 months, like Buddy Johnson sold his soul to the devil.
Oh, no, you know what? Al plays like he sold his soul to the devil, but he prays every day many times.
He's been playing for actually quite some time.
You got to tell him to cut his prayer short so you can eat. Like,
yeah, if you don't stop the dude, he won't stop playing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
Yep.
He just gets it in when he gets it in. We once did one show for 4 hours just for the hell of it, which was, we were saying crazy shit to see if they'd even cut our stream or whatever. And Outback played for 4 hours and never stopped. Didn't stop to use the bathroom because, like, halftime, if you're just not ever catching into the show, since it's live, halftime, we go to them and let them jam for a few minutes while we go use the bathroom and refill our drinks and yada, yada, yada. Some people, guests, like to go outside and smoke cigarettes and stuff because I don't have that cigarette smoke in my house. No cigarettes and no cocaine, man. We don't fuck around. No heroin, none of that shit.
I think somebody's going to tattle on us during the intro to the break about our cocaine in the rear.
Oh, yeah.
Cocaine in the back room.
Hookers in the front. It's all just for entertainment purposes only.
Stick to the script. Yes, it's not scripted. Why do I not remember that LTD guitar?
That's
that
good,
limited.
so it's Holy Spirit.
What?
Oh, no, that's what he said.
I was asking about that limited guitar back there. Why do I not recognize that?
That's one that it was mine that Jeff had. Not Jeff, you, this other Jeff.
Well, you know what? This thing keeps stopping for some reason. Like I got to keep starting the show over again on here, and then I miss the comments. Oh well. Good thing I have you to read them.
But what the fuck? I had a moment.
Well, we were talking about Al, and
Oh,
then I don't know about after that because I don't remember.
he was talking about. He said
Oh, yeah.
spirits.
Oh yeah, well,
Spirit.
we were talking about the intro.
Oh, the halftime
Yeah.
cut in.
Who is that speaking in that thing?
I have no idea. When I was doing, when the internet first, people started doing, like, I guess it was internet radio type shit. It was before podcasts and all that type of shit. I got on one and was doing DJ shit, and I don't know It was definitely from a metal band, but I don't know if it was just from one of these metal bands that I had acquired from somebody, one of my friends, because there was a buddy of mine, Doug, that had stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of CDs of shit, black metal and death metal and all this shit that most places didn't even have around here. He would order it out of these magazines and have it sent way before Amazon and all that type of shit. And he had fucking tons of shit. And I would go over to his house and borrow like 10 CDs at a time, go home and rip them all to MP3, you know what I mean? But I don't know if it was one of those, or when I was doing that, I got a P.O. box, and this was back in MySpace days, and I would find bands. I'd be like, hey man, I like your stuff, I'd like to play it on your thing. Got a P.O. box, send me it. If it's, you know, a package CD, go ahead and open it and sign it. And they would, man, they'd send me their shit. A lot of bands would not just send me their CD, but they'd send me the whole press kit.
Wow.
It was fucking cool, man.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I still got all that shit. But like they'd send me, if they sent me physical CDs, I'd rip them. But a lot of them would, you know, send me, email me MP3s or whatever the hell back then. But it was funny because the one dude in this one band, because back then you could hit on your computer, like, I don't know if it was my computer, that particular sound card that I had, but you could hit a button on there. It's like what you hear. So anything that you play on your computer, I could record. Like anything. If the audio is going through my computer, I could record it on this program. Oh, I think I was using Audition, same program back then. And dude's like, this band on MySpace, and dude's got all shitty. Oh, well, I don't want you playing my stuff because somebody could steal it. I'm like, dude, you got your song on MySpace. I could take it right now. You can't take my song. I said, bro, you give me 10 minutes and I'll show you I got your song. I'll post it on my Facebook. He's like, how can you take my song? There's no way for you to. I was like, dude, I can get any music I want. Trust me on that. I didn't tell him how I could do it.
Right.
He got all shitty and he still didn't want to do it. And I was like, I'm not going to do it because you're an asshole and I don't want to play your music now. But just know, if you post your music, anybody can take it. Just so you know, bro. Like, once it's out there, it's out there. And somebody's going to take it. You got to know. You just got to be happy that if you're somebody like scumbags like us, then you're happy for somebody to steal it and spread it like wildfire. But if you're somebody like Metallica, then you might have a problem with it. You might get all butthurt and sue Napster and do some shit like that. But we're not, so we don't care. Steal it and spread it like wildfire is what I say. Speaking of, Gas music will be out soon. You can steal that shit all you want.
Gas.
We're winding down finally. We got to get Larry on the ball, Mr.
He been working his new gig?
Yeah.
New job, yeah. Hours better?
He actually had to, what's today? Oh.
Wednesday,
last night.
Something.
I think you know, that's crazy because he was just here last night and we had a conversation, and I feel like he was going to take Thursday off. Or no, he was going to take today off, but then dude called him in to do a set of vanity or something in the morning, and he got the rest of the day off to get his van straightened out because he didn't even have, he still had a couple shelves to put in and, you know, get the tools all situated. He had them all mound in the damn middle of it, digging through tools, trying to do jobs, and that sucks. Especially when you got a brand new damn van. That boy doing something over there.
Yeah. Got the van. Vans are always cool. Remember that movie, The Van, from back in the day?
The Van?
The Van.
The
with a
Van,
V.
yeah. Sure do.
That was a popular...
yeah. It was almost like Corvette Summer, but with vans.
With a van, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And it was a little more...
yeah.
Yeah. A little different in some ways. That song.
I'm just saying it was kind of that style or whatever. Bunch of vans and everybody's, you know, check my shit out. Which, don't get me wrong, there was some badass vehicles on both those shows.
It had some street racing in that one too, so that was cool. Yeah.
Old school. I forgot all about that, man. It's been too long. I was a child and that shit
Remember
came out.
he picks up the girl in an ice cream stand?
Oh, yeah.
And she breaks the waterbed in the van.
Yes. Big old girl. She had a big old boot.
Big booty, yeah.
Big caboose.
She looked
White
all
girl.
cute. She was leaning out the window of the ice cream stand.
Yep,
And he's like,
I remember
she
that.
comes around and he sees that hind end and he's like,
whoa, fuck it, come on. He knew he was having fun with that big booty.
Yeah. Broke the waterbed.
He sure did. I forgot about. Yep, I remember that.
I saw that on the Star Channel.
Yep, the Star Channel.
Yeah.
For you those that wasn't that old, it was the movie channel after that, and then I think it stayed there for the longest.
Right.
But yep, the Star Channel.
The Star.
That was one of the first paid extra things for cable. Yeah. First movie playing channel like that.
I think they were purposefully. That was their avenue to pollute young minds back then, because you turn that on and it's Sunday morning and that would be on Star Channel, you know, like unfiltered stuff. Like,
well, it was what it was, you know, it was all the movies that started dying out in the theaters, and they'd throw it on there, and everybody, you know, it'd gain more, they'd get more play out of it, because, you know, back then people go to movies a lot.
And when that channel on,
I think back then we were still going to drive-ins slightly.
Oh yeah, for sure. When that movie,
do you remember drive-ins?
Oh yeah, when Star Channel first was in the lineup for Time Warner around here, it was like Channel 7. So you could be like flipping through the nightly news, right? And you go to switch from ABC on 5 to CBS on 8, and you're like, oh, you know, there's Ted Koppel, there's a, and you know, they're getting
a movie with some scenes in it.
Right.
And then wasn't it HBO was the next one, I think?
HBO, yeah, or Showtime.
I think it was HBO.
Cinemax, Showtime, but I recall HBO. HBO was the next. It took it to the next level.
Showtime or whatever.
Yeah.
The good old days.
Right. Now, you know, I can remember listening to the old timers talking about, you know, what it was like without this technology or that technology. Now I'm the old timer that people ask me, what was it like when you had...
You know, it's crazy. When I was a kid, we had a black and white TV down in our basement, man. That was the one we had, played Pong and shit like that on.
Oh, yeah.
And we actually watched shit on it, too, though.
Absolutely.
It was a privilege to go upstairs and watch the fucking other TV that was color.
Did you have a Curtis Mathes floor model? Or what?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if it was Curtis Mathes, but it was definitely one of them big-ass floor models with the record player and all that shit in it.
Oh, yeah.
Because my mom would get down on some records, man. She used to, I mean, I think that's why me and Larry's so musical, you know what I mean? Because she listened to records all day long.
Yeah, some of those home stereo systems had big 12-inch woofers and stuff.
They sounded good.
They were like a...
You know, they're in a big box.
Right. Yeah, we had the one that...
High fidelity back then, boy.
It was in our...
It was the new shit.
Living room, I guess. That thing would crank. You know, I can remember as a kid being like... I remember the window rattling on the one song.
Yep, I was around when shit went from mono to stereo and black and white to color. I couldn't believe it when I walked out the door for the first time and the trees was green and the sky was blue. It was amazing.
Right.
And I could hear shit in both ears instead of just from the center.
I remember when I first heard the myth of a remote control. I'm like, wait. I don't have to get up?
I don't have to get up and push that button?
It'll just turn the knob by itself?
Yeah.
No.
Well, actually, if you remember, it was actually the cable boxes, I think, that first came out with the remotes. Pre the TVs, wasn't it?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Because they used to have the old dial cable boxes.
No, because
and then
they
went to the little square ones with the remotes.
Right, but there were VCRs before cable boxes,
That's
and the VCRs
true.
had remotes. So
yep, you're right.
Yeah. But I remember going into video stores to get a video, and you could actually rent the VCR as well, because it wasn't a household item. Like not everybody had a VCR. So, like, you want to watch Jaws, kid? Yeah, but we don't have a VCR. I'll tell you what.
All right.
$2 more.
Yep, another $5.
A VCR in a case. Bring it back.
Jaws, man, I remember when that son of a bitch came out. I didn't ever want to go in the water.
I watched that in the movie theater, or in the drive-in theater.
I don't think it was a drive. Well, it might have been
1976.
But I remember that son of a bitch was scary as hell, boy.
Heck yeah.
What would that be? I was 5 years old. Yeah, that was a scary fucker for me. Because Spielberg did a hell of a job on that. That looked real as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Especially back then, you know what I mean?
I tell you what, the cinematography of that movie still to this day.
He changed it, you know what I mean? Because of that shit.
Oh, yeah. That movie's timeless, too.
Right.
I actually like watching it.
Right, because that very scenario could happen today.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It ain't like just because the movie was made back then. That scenario will be a scenario that as long as sharks are alive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking out there swimming and get ate up by these flies. That's why, man, I knew. Look, when I was probably 8, 9 years old, we went to Maryland, and we went on the beach, and it was in probably early May, and it was warm enough that I didn't have a coat on, but it was still kind of chilly with the wind and shit. And let me tell you, there was jellyfish fucking all over this beach, dude. They was everywhere. I couldn't believe how many on the beach there was. And I'm thinking, man, if there's this many on the beach, how many's in the water? I ain't ever going in the ocean.
Which coast were you on? You were on the
That was in
Gulf?
Maryland.
Oh, that was in Maryland.
Yeah.
Holy smokes! Wow.
Yeah,
you did say Maryland.
Yep.
Yeah. I saw something like that on the Gulf of Mexico before. That's why I asked.
Well, and then years later when we went on that Pokemon tour with them guys, two of the guys had never been to the ocean, and one of the guys ain't never been out of Stark County. And we went on to like a 7-city tour, you know what I mean? And like 4 of them out of the 7 was on the coast, the East Coast. And when we was in Atlantic City, this was like late May, and it was still cold. And these numbskulls, I ain't never been in the ocean, They went swimming in this shit. You motherfuckers are crazy. First of all, and it was dark. I was like, first of all, you can't even see. Normally, even if you probably couldn't anyway, because the East Coast up there is dark green, you know what I mean? It's not like South where it's blue and clear. It's ugly looking and whatever, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And then
looks like the water when you go canoeing in the Tuscarawas River.
Exactly, that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
And then when we got down to Florida, we was in Jacksonville, and we went and hung out with Chad Reed, Craig's son. Go check out the Stone Roadie show on YouTube.
Stone Roadie.
For your skin formation. And them guys, it was warm when we was down there. I mean, I'm talking, shorts and no shirt, and it was nice out. But these motherfuckers went in the ocean and swimming where? Right beside the pier, where everybody's fishing. Like, are you nuts? Like, if they're fishing, you know what's around there?
Yeah.
The fish they're catching, and the fish that want to eat the fish that they're catching, and the fish that want to eat them, and on down the line, which is as big as you and bigger.
Did anybody get bitten?
Nicky boy, no. I went in ankle deep, and that was it. I got my feet wet, and I'm good.
I'm with that. How about
good? The water was beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, well.
On Jack's Beach down there?
I'm not an ocean guy either, so.
I mean, it's cool to be there, but I'm not swimming in that shit. I'll go in a public place where a couple kids pissed in it over. Nah, man, I'm good. I don't even like swimming in like rivers and ponds and shit anymore. Because, man, not only do you not know what's in them as far as like the Ohio River, you know there's fish in there big enough to eat your ass. And then on top of that, you don't know what kind of shit these people are dumping in that water anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit is, who knows what you're swimming in.
Yeah, you got that right.
Even Lake Erie, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah. Well, you know, I lived on Lake Erie. I had a house on Lake Erie for a while. In fact, when Nick was born, that's where I lived, in Monroe, Michigan. And
nice.
The beach behind my house, almost an entire, I would call it a 72, 71 Mustang washed up on shore. Like a piece at a time, you know what I'm saying?
Halftime here any second. Go ahead.
Like a piece at a time of this Mustang. Like there'd be a trim piece, and then like a body panel would wash up, and then, you know, like pieces. And I started piecing it together. It was like a 70, 71, 72 Mustang. So then I found out that there used to be a pier, and there was probably more than one car out there that people drove off the pier. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeehaw! I'll get you, Duke boys.
When I was up there,
that'd be fun, man. I guess if I could do it, I'd try it.
Yeah,
shit.
For sure.
I mean, really.
Wait, you never jumped a car into the water before?
No. Never got to experience that.
I thought everybody
yet.
gets to do that around here. That's like, you grow up around Stark County and Carroll County and
now,
shit.
I've jumped a few cars, but not into the water.
Well, around here, you couldn't help it back in the day.
You know that, Pilot Knob out there? I forget which road it is. Got that little, like that. Man, I hit that bitch doing about 100 in several different vehicles. That's a good one. That's a little yeehaw.
So there were several in the area.
We jumped this hill right down the street down here.
But what do you think had the best or the most dangerous jump? You know, because you got to remember there was the one on Broadway. There was
Jimmy's mom was the last person to get in a wreck there before they did that. She was
really?
the last statistic.
There were some bad wrecks on that sucker.
Well, her dumb ass, it's like, this is what she did. She's coming up to the damn thing. Of course, clearly not paying attention because it had, you know what it was like. And if you're a little bit away, you can see cars up on top of it. Well, if somebody was turning into that driveway right up to the top, there was another car there. She topped a hill doing like 50 of them. Bam! Hit that car, which hit the other one. And then it was like, all right, we got to do something with this here.
Well, hell, that wasn't even a jump so much then. That was just bad view, which it had as well. Yeah.
Right.
There was that one.
She wasn't doing 50. She was doing like 40-something or whatever, because if she was doing 50, she would have definitely jumped it.
There was one in the Hoover, or the North Canton Industrial Park, that was railroad tracks. And I watched, in fact, I bent the frame on a car jumping that. I hit like Dukes of Hazzard style, and the whole front of it bent up like that. That was a 72 Cutlass.
Nice.
Yeah, but I was in body shop and I fixed it. I fixed it, man.
Gary said, "I'm still here. I'm just being a good little bitch."
What's up, Gary?
He's cooking and cleaning.
Houseboy.
But
Pip the pool boy.
You know, I forget, there was a set of railroad tracks we used to jump.
There was ones, wasn't there? Was it Swollen that had them in Louisville? There was two in Louisville.
No, the ones we did wouldn't fuck with Louisville.
On Paris used to be steep. You know what I'm saying? There's two sets. And one of them used to be steep, but they lowered them down. Then there was Swamp Road in Hartville.
Oh, that's the ones I think.
Could have been. I mean, they were some. You could jump them, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, there was.
And then on 172, there was two of them on the way to Lisbon. And the one, man, you would seriously get air over this hill, like unless you were slowing down for it. If you just stayed the speed limit, you
Did
would
a lot of work.
launch.
You know, they're going out 172, and they call it Moultrie.
Yeah.
Right there where the tracks are on the left.
Yeah, that little one road town, basically.
Yeah,
Moultrie.
yeah. The right there where the tracks are, that house. Let me tell you something now. My sister used to live in that house. It was my brother-in-law's dad that owned it, and it was basically like the original was the old wagon, like horse and buggy stop until they put the railroad in. Then it was original railroad stop. It was like the hotel bar thing or whatever the fuck back then.
Yeah.
But that part of that fucking place is as haunted as it gets, dude. I ain't even playing. I worked, and then they built this other like big ass addition on the one side of it. And wow, the old original part of that fucker right there, that's a haunted son of a bitch, dude. And I experienced some things, but my sister said every single night at 3 o'clock in the morning, you'd hear a gunshot and somebody scream. Every night, I guess.
Wow.
And then all kinds of shit. The kids used to freak out, and I'm like, why the hell did you guys stay there? I mean, I realized, you know, you was getting hooked up. Man,
a couple times since I lived in Minerva, that flooded like hell down there. That whole street, all the houses were like...
Well, you know why? I'll tell you why. Because that house has an artesian spring under it. And he dug down and to hook it up, and then boom, they thought it was a regular well, and that fucker just runs. He flooded the farmer's field and all this shit. It can piss them off. So now I think he sold that property since then, so maybe that's what happened. Something happened with that thing, because I was just getting ready to say I'd have to go in there every morning and plug in one of those basement pump things. Not a sump pump, but like it's like a, you know, like them ones if your basement's flooded and you drop in real quick.
Yeah, portable one.
Yeah, every morning, dude. And if you let that thing go for more than like 2 or 3 days, it would have literally 3 feet. The very first time I showed up at that house, the fucking water was like a foot from the bottom of the floor.
Damn.
And I don't even understand why the furnace or nothing was even still not fucked. I mean, it was all shut off, but I had to go in there and put it on the step, drain it down, take it to the next step, drain it down, and got it clear down to where...
Where the hell would you pump it to?
We was pumping it out of that ditch. And then it finally filled it up so much, and this was before he drilled into that spring. And it just kept flooding that basement and flooding that basement. And that's what it was that artesian spring. And then we finally got it down to where, because me and Daryl was working out there. And we'd come in the morning and plug that thing in, and there'd be like, I don't know, a foot or 2 foot of water. And it would take about half the day before it would suck all that out. And we'd do that every morning. And if we wasn't, you know, over the weekend, we'd come back, that motherfucker had 4 foot of water in it. I'm like, dude, you gotta fix this shit, bro. Like, we're up here doing drywall work and painting and shit.
That whole thing, that whole valley that's in, that shit was all flooded.
I believe it, because if, like I said, if something happened, because at one point in time, he was supposed to hook that spring to the house, but he never, I don't know, when I was there, he never did. He just capped it off. So but the basement kept doing what it was doing. So somewhere there was water coming.
Well, that's a whole wet area. I mean, you've got,
yes, of course.
You know, obviously Guilford Lake is further down, but there's that other valley, ponds, right. and that creek, is probably the lowest spot.
It is
of all of it. It seems like it. Yeah.
But. Yeah,
there's a pond right down from that too. On the big curve, there's a house, and there's a one pond back behind that. So, I looked at a house. If you were headed east on 172, and that Moultrie Road there was on your left, a house on the right that the guy built the body shop behind. I looked at that house back in the day, but I did better.
Haunted Road, Legend Road in Minerva. I don't know where that's at.
Oh,
I
that's
may
the
have
other
been on
jumps.
it.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what Nick just said.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want that, but oh, here we are, kids.
Don't want what? Oh.
Having a brief intermission in our future presentation.
We're going to use the bathroom
I'd like to remind you all of
and
our snacks and light
get
refreshments
refilled.
at the front bar,
So
hookers and cocaine in
We'll
the
be
back.
listen to
back.
these guys for a
I know
minute.
where are
Let
we?
them jam out.
The second half
and
of our
enjoy.
program will begin momentarily. A little darker,
A little more
slightly more
sinister.
sinister.
Good times for all.
Thank you and good night.
Budinsky.
Let me blasting us out. There we go. We'll be right back. Enjoy the entertainment, folks. Are we there? Well, there's still a little.
I hear a voice in my ear. Wait, that's you. I said ear.
Well, at least me and whoever else. Oh, now they're gone. Now it's just me and you on there. Or just me and somebody. Yeah. Bring us
That's
home.
now. You don't know about later
Bring
when
us back.
it's popular.
There you have it. Al and Devin live from the Outhouse podcast.
Still going.
I thought I was having an aneurysm. It was she did the little halfway thing. It's weird. When I don't have that up in a mix, you can hear it. I might have to do something with that, block that off so all that extra noise don't come, it's bleeding through, because normally it's not that loud back there because it's just owl. But it sucks to have the bass turned down when you're jamming. I had to give Devin some little bit of nut back there when you're playing bass. But then when you give him a little nut, then it gets too loud out here. And you got this bleed through in the microphone, and it causes this weird loop of shit and noise and all that happy-go-lucky stuff.
You almost timed your speech with their jamming for a minute there. It was like you were rapping to their jam.
Was I?
Yeah.
In the meadow. You ever see that dude that syncs up like people screaming and shit he like makes metal and then he'll sync up all these crazy people and shit? That's awesome how he does that.
Auctioneers and
all that shit.
Yeah. I've seen him.
He's sweet. That'd be great to sit around and do stupid shit like that and make money off of it. I can't seem to find stupid shit to do to make money off of. It's not stupid enough, I guess. One of these days, I'll be real dumb, and then I'll make money. Being stupid. I gotta dumb down, huh?
Apparently that's how that's gotta go. You gotta follow the mold.
It's bloody terrible. So what's going on? What about the weather? Yesterday, it was great because it warmed up to freezing.
It's warmer than that now.
Yeah, it warmed up today, and now it's even going to be warmer tomorrow. Ohio, man. And then it's going to be like in the low 50s tomorrow, and then be fucking snowing by the weekend, I think, again. Or at least back to cold anyway. It's like, wow.
That's
Ohio.
about right. Yeah.
Ohio. Gary's like, I'm here. Must be me and Gary. I think I'm still on. So I can see the chat.
You know what? It's mine live. Yeah.
So we got, we ain't got nothing coming up, do we? Anything special? It's too cold to go camping.
Nothing.
We got no gigs. What? I sure don't. I'm gonna have to hook her microphone.
Oh, you can still go.
Oh, she said, no, we can still go. Nah, we ain't camping in the snow. If I tell you what, if I had a motorhome, I would. It wouldn't bother me, but I ain't pitching no tent, no fucking snow, man. I ain't on that.
No.
Nope, can't do it.
No thanks.
That was one of the things before I co-signed for that vehicle. That was my next move. I was going to pay that van off, the red one, and my next move was going to get not no big ass motorhome, but like one of them littler Chevy van style ones. I was going to buy one of them
You mean like a regular 1500 Chevy
Yeah,
van
with the motorhome back on
conversion
it.
kit? Yeah.
Not the conversion van, the actual motorhome.
Yeah, I get you. Okay, yeah.
Yep. That, you know, I didn't want nothing serious, but, you know, like when the band goes, like I was telling her that, like, not necessarily even tour, but like when we play at even local bars, I can go out there and hang out and smoke and drink or whatever for free, or not necessarily for free, but way less cost than sitting there in that bar. And then I don't have to deal with people. That's why, like, when we went up to the Afterlife, that band room in that place was the size of like 4 of my houses. It was humongous. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was a cool place. That was a...
Which actually, we're working right down the street from there.
Oh, yeah?
That's where that house is, where me and Gary's painting. It's right around the corner, actually. About a mile away. Like when you get off of Britain Road and go up the hill, that very first light, you hang a right and go up about 4 blocks. Right, there it is. But yeah, man, that I was gonna get one of them things just for that, and then now I really had fun this summer going on a few camping trips, man. That was awesome. I ain't done that in years, man. I've been so caught up trying to, you know, life.
Right.
Finally, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care if I can afford it or not. I'm going. And I'm glad I did. I really couldn't afford it, but we went anyway. The one thing about it, the first time, you know, Gary drove and all that, so it didn't really have. He did the gas, so, and as far as food wise, when I look at it like that, you gotta eat no matter if you're home or you're down wherever, you know what I mean? You still gotta have food, so that cost I kind of don't really add into it, although it is an extra cost, because then you're buying paper plates and this and that and other shit that you wouldn't buy, that you didn't have here, so it is kind of an extra cost, but you're still going to eat it, so at some point you was going to buy shit, you know what I mean? Like, even if you didn't take shit out of your cabinets, sooner or later your cabinets will be empty and you got to go buy more food, so either way you're spending money on food.
Right.
So I always kind of not put that cost in a camping trip. So on that aspect, other than the bullets, because them ain't cheap no more, it wasn't all that expensive to go down there. And this year, me and Gary was already talking about when the weather breaks, we're going to go try Dennis's spot, because that's only an hour away instead of 2 hours away. He'd be down there at that Seneca.
I've been to Seneca before.
Seneca Lake. Yeah, I guess he's got a little spot there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's his aunt's property or if it's, you know, state property. He just got a little spot that's cool or what. But I'm willing to go down there and check it out. I don't think we're going to be able to shoot guns like we do down, boomsticks.
Yeah.
Yep. See, look, cut me. Are we still there?
You called them funds.
Funds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a speech impediment. Well, that must mean nobody's there anymore. That's what that means. I guess we're still signaling because it says excellent. Just say nobody there.
Well,
Gary said, fuck you guys, I'm out. I should be there, though. Mine's still on. I got mine on for the chat. This thing's stupid. Oh, now we're back. 3. Gary's still there.
Weird.
Thing just drops out like, it is weird. I forget what I was talking about. There you go. It's already 10. Oh, you know what? We are going to have to get out of here soon because our producer's got to get the hell out of here.
Gotcha.
So We can talk for a minute or two more and then go. We got to go. At least finish my coffee.
What's your questions of the night for the invisible man that's the guest?
How many joints are in a lid?
None. Those are all out.
Nah, man. 3. He rolls big joints. I don't really know how many was in one to begin with. But on Cheech and Strong, he laughs and says 3 because he rolls big joints. So you must be like more than 3. Whoa, that got loud.
Yeah. You got the creeper volume.
Yes. It's like all of a sudden, missing me ears. Now watch, it'll switch. You won't be able to hear. You said I'm still here. I'm cooking. What you cooking, Holmes?
Yeah.
I'll be over here in a minute if my truck's done. That starts. It just runs like shit. It eats gas like ain't no tomorrow. You can smell it too. You can smell it running like rich. You know what I mean? That how it does, that smell.
Yeah.
Ooh, that smell. Can't you
Smells
smell
like
that
money
smell?
burning.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Exactly what it is. Pisses me off. That was the one thing too, man. That truck run freaking great, man. So one thing I always said in my videos, listen to her run. Didn't drive very far. Yeah, all that time I had to drive 35 because that bearing was going out. And then we had to change the whole rear end, get the rear end changed, and now I can't drive over 35 because it don't run right. It was insane. I tried to go down the highway, man. It was like, nope, it won't get out of its way once you get them RPMs up into them higher gears.
Yeah, well, the good news is just as fast as it's screwed up, it can be fixed up. So you just got to diagnose what it is. Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. It can't be too mysterious. There's so many parts on a vehicle, so.
Like you said, it's something that, what you call it, stuck or. Like them throttle bodies don't have a choke like thing, do they?
Depends on how you define a choke. They have devices
that's what it runs like. Like if
engine.
you had a regular old carburetor and the choke was stuck, that's what it's running like. Anybody got any ideas on it?
Let me think. That's an 06.
Smoked sausage and cabbage. That does sound good. Do you smoke the sausage on your smoker, or do you just buy smoked sausage?
Check out what a 4.3 engine looks like in 2006.
A who? Oh,
that's what's in your truck.
Do. Look, Gary got his pole position back. Number 1.
Looks like you got a plastic intake on that thing.
Plastic intake. That's phony. Probably is. Polymer.
Yeah, alright, well. There's some things that it could be on there, and it could have an EGR on the back of that, but I think I wish you guys could see it, like I could just blow it up on there and show you, but there's something that works EGR choke like on the intake on those, so on the intake system and the EGR system.
Yeah, there's got to be something like, you know what I mean, that
yeah,
would act as such for a second.
Yeah. But again, just got to look at it and see. I know you looked at it some, but
I had that. I put it on the little thing, and it came up with the code, but it ain't really saying exactly. It could be a number of things with that code. That's what sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
But you say it's hard to put fuel in it, like it.
That too, yeah.
Okay.
It's a bitch to put fuel in. It's not a hard. I mean, you barely can put the pump on.
So that's one problem. Whether it's making it run funny or not, it could be, but that in itself.
That's always done it, and it's always ran. But whatever. Yeah. You never
there's
know.
a rear. I forget what they call that valve, but it releases the fumes out of there or whatever, the EGR canister of some sort. But yeah, we used to have to replace them all the time in the trucks and vans and Suburbans and Tahoes and all kind of shit that have that rear one. But I don't know if that's what your front end problem, your engine problem is too. That's the emissions problem, which would set the check engine light and all that kind of stuff, but wouldn't necessarily.
That's another thing. When once you hit 30 miles an hour, the check engine light starts blinking.
Generally, when it blinks, that means ignition, but it doesn't mean that's the only thing it can mean. So,
but you'd think if it was ignition, it would blink when you at idle or whatever, but like I said, it don't come on until 30 miles an hour.
General Motors.
It's on, but it just blinks when at 30.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
Well, my brain can't function it at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm too into the music.
Yeah, them boys are back here tearing it up, boy.
Absolutely. The
Takes them a
jam.
minute to find their little groove.
Yeah, they're sinking now for sure.
Blinking
They've had some moments.
Is engine misfire. It's definitely what it's doing.
Yeah, but misfire
What's
due to
causing the
fuel
misfire,
delivery,
yeah.
or the spark, or it's getting choked out by something that's closed.
Yeah, like I said, it acts like the choke stuck on it is how it, and it's definitely got like this little misfire, yeah. Faux show.
Hell, it could be as simple as a fuel filter, for that matter. On inline fuel filter,
Yeah.
they get plugged.
Yep, they sure do. I've had that happen once in my life on a vehicle.
It happens.
I can't remember. Well, so say I can't remember what it was running like because that was a long time ago. But I remember changing that, and then boom, some bitch was like, "Whoa!" I think it actually wouldn't run at all. Got to just something. It was like, nope.
Thinking back, though, those things were just like oil filter grade things holding a bunch of fuel underneath there, in a filter.
Yeah.
And like, you wouldn't think that would be a safe thing to have just like
Right
big canister of fuel that was you could puncture somehow. Yeah.
And where they was normally right under your seat on the driver's side.
Yeah, they were.
It's like,
Right. Let's
imagine
just
that.
put a little built-in gas.
Yeah, don't put them right there up on top by the carburetor anywhere. Let's stick it underneath the fucking car. The fuel filter. Now that I think about it, why in the hell would they do that? That don't even make sense.
Right, there's road debris beating up on it, all the weather's on it, puncture risks from things.
Something hitting, bouncing up and hitting or whatever,
Right.
I guess.
And then you're still like,
or if you
popping it.
accidentally drive over some rough terrain or whatever, it's. I mean, I guess they was like up on the frame, but they could still have a chance of getting punctured.
I mean,
guess.
if they weren't, they would have been a total disaster. Imagine if they mounted them like just hanging, like.
That's wild.
It'd be a mess. That would be a mess.
You think they'd have them on a far wall or something?
I think it still says FAR wood on a sign. It says firewood for sale.
Farwood.
Yeah, out on Route 30, like in Beaver Creek.
Some out there,
area
Farwood.
Yeah. Firewood.
You can burn firewood, but you can't burn that peckerwood.
At least you hope
You can
not.
get that shit super hot and it won't burn. Oh, there's one way to make it burn. But you need a shot for that motherfucker. You don't need no fire.
Oh, dang.
Right. Well, I think we should get the hell out of here. It's 13 after.
All right.
People's got to go home and go to work in the morning, like me.
Do really cool stuff like laundry.
Yeah, I don't do laundry. Let that shit pile up. No, I'm just kidding. I actually do the laundry. I just don't do the clean laundry. I live out of a laundry basket. I live out of a laundry basket and a dish drainer, boy. And got dressers and cabinets and closets. Figure that one out. I'm lazy. That's why. Straight up lazy. But anyway, thank everybody for hanging out with us. Hopefully we'll be back next week. Thank our musical peoples back there, producer back there, and everybody that helps out. Excuse me.
Yeah, they jammed tonight, and
Sounds good with
production's
some more
good.
people.
Feels nice having somebody that can actually do what you say, or ask for on the show on top of what they do already.
Send us a drama. But so yeah, we gonna get up on
right.
call it a day. We shall see you guys
Peace out.
next week or whenever it's you guys
All that kind of
later.
stuff.